Why wouldn't you mix Coraline with Hidden Pictures, with Paranormal Activity, Demonic Possession, anyone? Hi, welcome back. I have a Netgalley review for you guys today. I read Incidents Around the House by Josh Malerman. This is the author of Bird Box, from what I've gathered. I have not personally read Bird Box. I cannot say anything. I haven't seen the movie. I know that was a really big thing on Netflix. I've never seen it. I'm not much of a movie person, to be completely honest. Per usual, let's delve into a synopsis of this book first before we get into my thoughts. To 8-year-old Bella, her family is her world. There's Mommy, Dado, and Grandma Ruth. But there is also Other Mommy, a malevolent entity who asks her every day, "Can I go inside your heart?" When horrifying incidents around the house signal that Other Mommy is growing tired of asking Bella the question over and over, Bella understands that unless she says yes, her family will soon pay. Other Mommy is getting restless, stronger, and bolder. Only the bonds of family can keep Bella safe, but other incidents show cracks in her parents' marriage. The safety Bella relies on is about to unravel, but Other Mommy needs an answer. Kind of gives you the gist. Our main character is 8-year-old Bella. She is our actually narrator for this book. I'll get into a little bit of this, but at times, this is more of a critique for the Netgalley book. I can't say if this is in the actually published book because I don't have a copy of it yet. In the Netgalley book, there are no quotation marks. There are no quotation marks to mention when someone's talking, and it is a little hard at times to distinguish Bella's thoughts from Bella's words. It's fairly easy to tell, like, when Mommy or Dado or another character is speaking to Bella, but when Bella is speaking, sometimes it is hard to differentiate between her words and her thoughts. And the only thing I can think of is that this is a creative decision, because having to go back and put quotation marks all over the book would be a disaster, in my opinion. But let's not linger on that too much. It doesn't really take away from how I read the story personally. Bella has an imaginary friend. Kids have imaginary friends all the time, guys. You know, you hear about it all the time. Except for Bella's imaginary friend is named Other Mommy. And at a party her parents are throwing one night, Other Mommy makes herself known to the party guest. Oh, well, let's say that. And she is described very creepy. Her eyes are not here. Her eyes are wherever she wants her eyes to be, apparently. And she has lots of hair. Okay, is it a gorilla? I don't know. Okay. And Mommy has a question, like it mentioned. Other Mommy wants to know if she can go inside Bella's heart, and that they can change places. Like, Bella can go to where Other Mommy is from. And eventually, Bella's parents see Other Mommy, and they embark on a journey of running from friend's house to her grandparents to other friends to back home in a bid to escape Other Mommy, except for Other Mommy is attached to Bella. And not like she's possessing Bella, not yet, but she's definitely like attached. There's definitely a demonic attachment here. And I will say, her parents must live under a rock. Like, they don't know what demons are. And I mentioned this in my review on Netgalley. There is a knife scene where Mommy and Dado think they can stab Other Mommy. Like, that's gonna work. Like, you guys have never seen this. And this is where I say this is a cross between Coraline and Hidden Pictures and Paranormal Activity. It definitely has the Coraline vibes with Other Mommy and, like, switching places, kind of like how Coraline goes into Other Mommy's world and Other Mommy, like, wants to trap her there type stuff. So it gives that vibe. It gives Hidden Pictures vibes because it is revolves around a child, and the child says very creepy things. And you're like, wow, that's kind of weird. And the way, like, it's depicted, just like the atmosphere, is very Hidden Pictures vibes. Which, I love Hidden Pictures. I give that book 5 stars. It definitely has those vibes. And then Paranormal Activity, because Other Mommy clearly wants to possess someone, and she wants to possess Bella. And it brings up a very good point in this book, eventually, that Other Mommy is attracted to Bella because of her innocence. And if you've researched any kind of, like, read or watched any movies, you know that demons tend to go towards children because they're innocent. That's a very common theme in this kind of stuff. I will say, this book kind of creeps me out, not gonna lie, and that's saying a lot because I go to sleep watching horror videos on a regular basis. So to say this book was starting to give me a little heebie-jeebies, I'm like, please don't talk to me while I'm reading, because Eleanor, please don't move when Mommy is reading this, because you just randomly popping up in the bed and wanting to cuddle. Haha. I didn't know what you were for a second, especially when it's describing a lovely furry thing, and I'm like, wow, look at this little furry thing that's climbing in my lap. This being said, I also found the ending very predictable. I will not spoil it for you guys. I thought it was very predictable. The middle is kind of at times. There's a lot of repetition of, them going from house to house to house. It's a little repetitive. I understand what they were trying to do, but it was repetitive, And then I did already mention the knife scene. I overall really did enjoy this book. Like I said, it did creep me out. I loved Coraline as a kid. I loved Hidden Pictures, and as I said, it's that atmosphere. And I watched Paranormal Activity as a young teenager repeatedly, like once a month. Watch the movies, like that was normal or something. Overall, I'm giving this book 4 stars. I had an enjoyable time with this one, and like I said, I've never read Bird Box. Is that what it's called? Bird Box. And what caught my attention with this book was really the cover. It was really creepy and dark, and I was like, ooh, that one. That's the one. But thank you so much to Netgalley and Del Rey Books for giving me this arc. So sorry it's late. The Amazing Readathon kind of got a hold of my TBR and it ran away with it.